Good evening, everyone. Another happy Yankee recap. Although that last strike took ever to come on. How you doing, guys? Let's go Yankees. Evan, how are you? George, how you doing? What's
What's
going on,
up?
guys?
How we doing, guys? Good night today. Another good win.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Really, Grish, as Ken would say, Trent Grishbaum. Holy cow, what is going on? It's a million more,
Charles.
a million more, a million more, a million more. This guy, it was funny. Did you see at the end? He was doing something with money. It was like, Yankees, come on, pay up, pay up. uh, and on top of that, we gained on Toronto. You know what, guys? Let's go over the game first. Who wants to go first? Go ahead.
I'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go straight here to post game. Everybody knows the score. Please subscribe, and press the like button. Go ahead.
Great win tonight. We saw a lot of good things. Trent Grisham, Swaggy T, grand slam. Rodon pitched a good game. He was effective. He had 5 strikeouts, went 6 innings. His pitch count went to about 93, but he got us through 6, which was good. Only allowed 1 run and only 2 walks, so a good sign for him. Anthony Volpe looking to get back on track. Did so again today. RBI single, also a home run. That was great to see. Ben Rice continues to do very well. Another couple of RBIs for him. This overall, I think today was a great game because we had good quality at bats. That's what set up most of our runs today. And yeah, we hit a couple of home runs, but we had to get good quality at bats to get guys on base, and that's what we did. And luckily Grisham came through there. So a great win tonight. 6-game winning streak. First in the wild card.
Can you just tell me, because I had to do something. I was taking care of something. Who pitched who was in the 7th and the 8th inning for the Yankees?
So we had Fernando Cruz in the 7th, Tim Hill in the 8th.
Gotcha. Thank you. Awesome. Really, really awesome. So obviously you're happy.
Yes.
All right, George, take it away.
Well, Joe, I'm thinking about growing a mustache at this point with the way Grisham has played. I mean, wow. Could anyone have expected this? Like, we wrote this guy off going into this season.
Right.
We just saw this guy as being our 4th outfielder.
Paid him $5 million.
He's probably going to hit 30 homers this season with a fantastic glove in center, and he's been so clutch, so good with runners on base. A grand slam, 2nd of the year today. I'll just go down the line, lineup-wise. Grisham had obviously the big hit, the big grand slam. Judge was hitless today. Did get 3 walks, though, so he did get on base, so he did do his job. A strikeout that didn't look too competitive. Belly didn't do much today. He went hitless. He did walk. Average sitting at 281, though. So, I mean, Bellinger has had a really, really good season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, we're diving into this later. I'm just doing the game recap. But Yankees have some decisions to make this offseason with Grisham and Bellinger.
You want to be the management at this point.
Yeah.
Money. That's all it is.
Rice had a base hit that brought in a run, so he had an RBI. 2 strikeouts, though, hoping he doesn't really turn into a huge strikeout guy. Stanton didn't do anything today, really, with the stick. Chisholm didn't do much, actually got a little too nonchalant in the later innings with the glove. It looked like defensively he just checked out when they had a 10-run lead. It wasn't an error, but he didn't hustle to the ball at all. I mean, 100% Jazz could have got a glove on that grounder, but instead it just went into the outfield for Cabby to field. McMahon got a base hit today. He's looking honestly a little better, and I keep saying this. If we could get league average hitting for McMahon, which we are getting since his Yankee tenure began, with that glove at third, I will be very, very happy. And then the talking point of today is Anthony Volpe had himself a ball game. A few hits, a home run today, couple of RBIs. He did strike out once, but I'm not going to hammer on that. I mean, this was a good game for Anthony Volpe, arguably his best of the season. And Austin Wells jumped in on the action too, collecting a few hits of his own and an RBI. So 1 through 9, the Yankees all had productive at-bats, like Evan said. getting on base, getting big hits when it matters most, not leaving runners on base, which was also huge, which was good to see. Carlos Rodon had a good game. He kind of ran into a little trouble, but Aaron Boone trusted him with the rock, and he got through that 6th inning, looked really sharp. And then relief wise, Cruz looked fine. Cruz looked fine. Tim Hill looked gave up a few runs. Camilo Duvall, though, I mean, the dude's got to find a way to strike out batters. He's getting to
right. I was just going to say to you that the stuff is nasty, but he's got to locate it better. His stuff is so nasty, though. It really is. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just saying,
I mean, it's a good point, though. He's got the juice. He's got the raw talent. He's got the stuff. So, I mean, Richard, that is the real scoop. Thank you very much for the comment. But, like, he's got the stuff. He needs to find a strike 3 pitch. That's the thing he needs to do, Joe. He needs to find his bread and butter. What is he going to go to get the punch out? Because he's getting himself into 2-strike counts. He's consistently doing that, but he can't finish the job, which is what he needs to work on. But I see the potential. I see the raw talent. I think we all do, Joe. We see what this kid has. His arm is electric. The windup is electric. Everything there is electric. So yeah, that's what I got with Duvall. I definitely see it.
Yeah, I just can't. I just can't believe. I mean, with the stuff he's got, it's so darn electric. It's crazy. Before we dive into anything else, guys, how about we do a quick scoreboard update?
Yeah.
So the Twins are leading the Padres 7-4, top 8. The Astros 2-0 over the Angels, top 9. Middle of the ninth, the Tigers 5-3 over Kansas City. The Cubs all over the Rockies 11-5 in the top of the 8th. 2-2 Texas and the Athletics, bottom 3. Diamondbacks 0-0, bottom 3rd with the Dodgers. The Giants lead the Orioles 4-1, top 2. The Cardinals, final in 10, beat the Reds 7-5, so they're sinking deeper and deeper in that wild card chase with the Mets. Tampa Bay 4-1 with the Nationals. Atlanta Braves, the Phillies just squeaked by Atlanta 2-1 tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers beat the Blue Jays 7-2, and the Cleveland Guardians came back and beat the Mariners 5-4. So it's all good news, good news, good news, good news, and more good news. Let's see here. Let's go into where the standings are. What is the latest as we speak, guys? Let's see. Wild card. Here we go. All right, so the Yankees and the Red Sox are tied. Did the Red Sox lose that game?
Yeah.
Oh, they lost.
They lost.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the Yankees are 74-60. The Red Sox are 75-61. So we have a percentage point lead. If the season would end today, the Yankees get the first wild card. And they're up by, let's see now, 2.5 games up on each other there. The Mariners lead the Royals by 2.5 games and the Guardians by 4. Texas is still lurking around at 4. So now the regular standings, the Yankees are only 3.5 games, folks, 3.5 games behind the Toronto Blue Jays. But what did I say? Inning by inning by inning by inning by inning. Don't go by the game. Inning. Isn't it working? Yes, it is. The Red Sox 3.5 games out, and that takes care of that. The Tigers 8.5 over the Royals. The Mariners are 2.5 now behind the Astros. Going over to the National League, the Phillies lead the Mets by 5. And Milwaukee leaves the Cubs by 7, and the Dodgers lead the Padres now by 2. And in the wild card, we have the Cubs leading by 3.5 games for the number 1 spot. The Padres 2.5 over the Mets. The Mets have a 5-game lead on Cincinnati. So it looks like that third spot is going to be either the Padres or the Mets. The Cardinals 6.5, charging a little bit. So that is the up to the minute scoreboard, guys, as we see it now. Well, I don't know. I guess it's a half a game. Did they put that in there? Because they're saying 1 percentage point. But whatever it is, we're ahead. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's say hello to the chat. You got Jay Snow, Charles. How you doing? Richard, not for banning. How you doing? Charles, swinging for the fences. Sean Browning. Let's see. Well, swinging for the fences, of course, is up here. Hey, Nick. Bryce, how you doing? Katie, how are you? And let's see. Richard, Ken, as we saw. But we also have, of course, Yankee Girl. And she is the Yankees won. I'm the happiest girl ever. Whoa. What are you going to do when we win the World Series? I want to see you jumping for joy. I want to see it. That is great, Yankee Girl. You know, since you've been on this stream, I got news for you. The Yankees have a really great record. And keep it going there, Yankee Girl. Keep it going. Let's see. And, okay, well, Jose. Can't forget Jose. How you doing? How's it going? And I believe he's looking at us at work, Landon Holder. And what about in the the usual suspects, Bob Rizzo, Anna, let's see who else is on here. Teresa, how you doing? Caroline, how are you? How's everybody doing tonight? How's your Friday night? How's your weekend? I hope you're all off on Monday. That would be nice for everybody to be off on Monday. So, and we have a lot of streams coming up, guys, but we'll get into that in a little while. And last but not least, we are going to bring in our chef for the future, as the honeymooners would say. And that is, how you doing, Chef Nick?
Chef.
Oh, okay. I was just waiting for the introduction. I'm sorry. Look, I'm flicking my pen like I mean business right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, Evan, look at that.
Always got the pens.
Love it. Look at the pens. I love it. Here we go. How you guys doing?
I do. While we're all here, I got to say something to George. So I got a couple of comments about George. First of all, and don't worry, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to tell you that. Number one, they cannot believe your age. And number two, they really. Oh, and Evan, you're included in this. I'm sorry, I don't want to leave you out. They think that you guys are terrific, and I just wanted to let you know the streams and the people are just. They say, Joe, that was one of the best decisions. And the same thing with, I don't want to give his head too much because I don't know what he's going to put in his cooking. But we've got the same things with this guy right here, Chef Nick. And, of course, our play-by-play man. So we can't forget that. And Mr. Ken and Mr. Everything Nitin, which he was so nice. He sent me so many nice pictures of his family. What a beautiful family. And now I know where it comes from. Because now I know why he's aces. You can see the family is absolutely beautiful. Kudos to you, Nitin, and all your family. As Evan, I met your mom. George, not yet. And of course, over here, we've got the chef who can cook up a pretty good dish, right? So there you go. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, let's talk about this game. And how about telling people to subscribe? Go ahead. Who wants to go first?
I'll start. Here we go. I might as well start.
Well, they did a little bit, but go ahead.
If you guys want to go ahead, go ahead. I just want to.
Chef.
Oh yeah, no, good to see you guys. Of course, I just what Joe said too. I was one of the victims that were talking about you guys behind your back. So it's all good. It's all good things. No, you guys are very impressive. You guys, both of you guys have a bright future ahead of you. I'm very impressed by you guys. I wish you were on my team in a different industry, believe it or not. Like, I wish you were on my team, like cooking in my kitchen. But with what you guys are doing, you guys rock. You know, you guys are hungry for what you're doing. So I want to say, me being 41 years old and seeing your age, I won't do that because a guy never tells his age. So
That was a girl.
Yeah, or a girl. Yeah, so whatever you are. Like, no, just I just want to say for you guys specifically that the short time I've been on, you guys are mature for your age, and I see a bright future for both you guys in your future, like in anything that you do. So
Thank you, Chef.
yeah.
Means a lot.
No, of course, get that out of the way. You know, just to you know, of course, to be sentimental, but you know, it's just again, like what Joe we were talking about before. It's like we have so many different jobs and so many careers joining your stream, and it's a different take than just like sports and stuff like that. So it's very refreshing, but it's always an add-on to always to, you know, just contribute in every way possible. So I just want to let's
Before you do that, I'm
Yes.
going to add what look at Dennis what he said. This is a dream team you have built, Joe. Lots of good stuff here. Wow, Dennis. Unbelievable. Thank you, man.
Dennis
Thank
is
you
my
so
guy. Dennis is my guy. There you go. Thank you, Dennis.
Really, and it's true. I am very impressed and very happy, and I want to see us grow and grow and grow and grow. And we can't do that without you guys and everybody that's 40% in the stream that stays with us but will not subscribe for some reason. And everybody in the chat. Again, you wrote me some really nice stuff. As a matter of fact, I have to be honest with you guys. There were two people that we banned in the past 4 weeks, and both of them tonight on an email couldn't be more humble that they want to come back. They feel really, really, really bad. They want they want to apologize to the stream. They want to apologize to everybody because that's not what they're all about. It was a heat of a moment. And again, guys, I don't lie to you. I tell you the truth of what's going on behind the scenes. And I told them, both told them, I'm going to sit down with my team and I'm going to make a decision. Not only the creators, but my moderators. If they say okay, and you guys say it's okay, then it's fine. Then it's okay with me. But they're gonna be watched. If everybody's kind enough to have them come back, I don't mind. But if you guys say no, it's no. Period. So I just want to let you know that you guys are involved with a lot of the things that we do here. Understand that. Okay, so now let's talk about our New York charging Yankees, baby. Let's go.
Woo, Joe's pumped up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. Okay. Before I start, can we time Ken out? Yeah, can we time him out?
Oh man, I see spot on right there, guys.
Yeah, I know. Ken's been misbehaving the whole day today, so I think we should time him out. So
What
you read his comment.
the Yankees let 2 Sox runs. Pitiful. They should fire the entire.
Love you, Ken.
All you are today is a laughing boy. Did you take laughing gas?
Because people were saying that it's because we played the White Sox and it doesn't matter. So Ken had to follow up with this, and this is a great comment from Ken. Read it, Joe. Read it. This is a great comment.
Go ahead, read it.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
What a freaking horrible game. The Yankees let 2 Sox runs. Pitiful. They should fire the entire management, analytics, and coaching staff. Hell, fire the concession team too. Bring Chef Nick in there to make the food for Yankees.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I like that idea. I like that. That's really cool. Good,
Clapping
good,
for
good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, Ken is on a warpath here.
Yeah, he definitely is on a warpath. Jeez.
John Ferrazzo. Oh, he's out of the phone and into the stream. The
Oh,
Yankees
boy.
are half a game in front of the Red Sox. Yankees are 75-60. The Red Sox are 75-61. Thank you. Well, you updated that for us, so it's not 1 percentage point. It's an actual one full game in the loss column. I really like that. Thank you, John. All right. Personally, I think SGA has caused a lot of issues with people and the chat on the stream, but it's fully up to you, Joe. No, we're going to take a vote because you guys can chime in. You guys are going to make the decision. You want and feel free, and nobody's gonna be knocked or anything. You guys let me know, yay or nay.
Right now or after the stream?
What?
Right now or after the stream?
No. Whenever they want to put it, and I'll look. Bryce says, George, can you put a poll up there? Because I can't on my end. Can anybody do that? A poll.
A poll. I mean, I can see if I could find something, and then I could maybe share my screen. Like if I could find a website or something that could run a poll.
We have to start. I'd like to start doing that because
there's a way of doing it on YouTube.
What was that?
There is a way of doing it in the chat. I just don't know if we have access to that.
Okay. Just let me know. But guys, you can put it on there. That's the easiest, Joe.
Hey,
I know.
Lou, he personally attacked me before on the other stream, so I'll get into that. But I was gonna do a little monologue here, but you guys can talk. It's fine.
Yeah, see, the other streams have YouTube polls in the charts. Well, we're getting there, Dennis. Yeah. They've been on for a little while. You got to give us a little time. We're putting a lot of time and effort. We'll get there, I promise. Charles says no, absolutely not, and that's.
I'm on the same boat as Charles.
Okay, that's 0 for 2. Evan?
Yeah.
Evan?
Yeah, no.
Okay, 0 for 3. You're next there, Chef.
All right, so let me do my monologue right now. Okay, so here we go. So, Joe, we gave him 2 chances before. So,
2?
He
4.
went.
He's been in many times.
4? Yeah, before your time.
Many times before
this
you
was
came.
Before my time too, a little bit when I got to the stream.
Oh, okay. I get. All right. Okay.
Some context there. Yeah.
I kind of walked into this situation.
All right. Okay. I mean, you know what? Like I've like I said on the stream before, chat and you guys, my guys right here. My team, like I'm always good for constructive criticism. If like someone is disagreeing with me, then it's like, all right, Nick, we're going to disagree with you on this. Okay, great, that's perfect. Tell me why, and then post it, and then we'll discuss it. But if you're gonna personally attack me for no reason whatsoever, it's I've gotten that all my life, so whatever, I'm used to it. But it just doesn't make sense. It's not only a disrespect to me, but a disrespect to all the co-hosts and the moderators and everyone that contributes to this channel. It's a big disrespect to the chat as well, because they're putting their heart and energy into this. So if you're going to do that just to waste their time and energy, and then Joe, I never forgotten you. It's a big. I don't want to say sin. That's going a little too far, but it's a big disrespect to Joe because this is his baby. He's growing this for you guys. And me and Joe had this conversation for about like a couple of hours. So again, you're free to say what you want. You're free to disagree. You're free to just if you have your own opinion, please. Like I always stress this, say it, but just you don't have to get personal. That's just there's a little hatred behind that. So, but
the bottom line is it's 0 for 10 right now, guys.
Huh.
I'm getting 0 for 11, and Nick, you're really next. I mean, I get 0 for 12. I think we're gonna shut the door.
Is there any scenario where he can go to the gallows and? I was going to say,
No, I think I know people.
Oh Lord, no, I can't say it on live. I don't want to.
No.
Did I say that? No, that was the background.
No,
Yeah,
I
no.
would never.
Okay.
I think now and then
It's in now.
there's a second one
Yeah.
that only disrespected like one thing, and I told him that we're going to discuss it and we'll see. But
Is this the nasty one?
yeah, that's the no. This is somebody else.
Because I
but
remember
this
he
was
got
a few
banned
weeks
too.
ago.
I just want to know that SGA. I took a shower for this stream and I dressed up in my chef uniform. So you ruined it. So there you go.
Well, guys, that's fine. So right now it's going to be no. I hope he learns his lesson and he comes back a little humble. And when if that day comes, and we'll take it from there. But enough talking about that, guys. Thank you for making the decision pretty easy. And let's go to John Ferrazzo, and he says, let's give a little love to Volpe for a change. How
Yes.
about some love? 2 for 4 and a 2-run homer. And remember what I said, guys. He's on his way to 80 RBIs, so we got to give him a little love. We have to give him a little love. Don't you think? George, shine in on that. I mean, you're good at analogies. Let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think people, everyone's gonna say it. Everyone's gonna say it's the White Sox. So what? But let me tell you something. Having Volpe have the series that he's had in Chicago will do wonders for his confidence at the dish. Maybe this could help him get back to the mental swing of things, because a lot of it's the mental. Baseball is such a mental side of the game, or reverse that. The mental side is such a big part of baseball. So when you have that not in check, when you have all this fog in your head, it doesn't do a lot for you. So having this big series in Chicago might do wonders for him. You remember how cocky and how confident he was during that Tampa series when he was hitting those big home runs for us? That was the Volpe we're looking for. Because when he is at his best, he's playing with a lot of swag. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He commands that infield. Even though he's made errors, he walks out there with authority, up to the dish with authority. And just he hasn't had that in recent series, but this could be good for his confidence. Am I saying he's going to turn into a top 5 shortstop in the league? No, but what I'm saying is we're going to get a confident player back. I know it was the White Sox, but in reality, if we could get Volpe back to the swing of things a little bit and get him at a better mindset, get him get his confidence up a little bit for these next few series where we will be challenged with good pitching, where we will have to win important games, that is good. People are so quick to say it's the White Sox as a bad thing, but in reality, I'm looking at this as a good thing. Let him boost his confidence up right now. People are saying Bichette, but the reality of this is you ain't getting Bo Bichette for this season. You just can't. Physically impossible. You're stuck with Volpe at short. So let's make the most of what we have. Hopefully Volpe will start turning it around after the series again. This might be a good thing that we played the White Sox so he can get back into it. That's my take on it with the whole Volpe situation today.
Well, I got an extra take on it. Let's say let's do a little hypothetical thing on Volpe now, guys. Okay. You're all saying that you don't want to see him next year, this and that. Well, let me ask you something. Let's just say he has a tremendous playoff. I mean, really good playoff. 3-2, whatever it is. And anything can happen because I've seen that. Brian Doyle was a one-year wonder. He had 417 in the World Series. Now, you can't hit better than that in a situation of the World Series. So let's say he bats 300, he drives in runs, he hits a few home runs, whatever. Do you still feel that way, that you can't go another year with the 24, 25-year-old shortstop that just helped you in the playoffs? I'm just taking that route one way. If he plays really lousy, then that's a different story. But I'm just saying, let's look at it half full. He plays well in the playoffs. We're lucky enough to go in the World Series, plays really well. Do you still want to get rid of him? I'm just saying. I like you guys to charm it. No, talking about, well, what about this? No. I'm just asking you, if he goes in the playoffs and does very well, will you give him, do you see him in another chance where the Yankees don't have to spend a lot of money yet for Anthony Volpe? What now chime in, guys. Go ahead.
I think he had a good postseason last year. I mean, the elephant in the room with Volpe's playoff run last year was the grand slam against the Dodgers. I was actually at that game. That was a great game. I was at the one good game of that World Series where they won 11-4. Volpe had a good playoff run last season. He got some clutch hits for us. So I think, Joe, if he can play well when the lights turn the brightest, when the hits matter the most, when you have all the pressure on, I think that could flip the narrative a little bit. And like I'm saying about this White Sox series, what this could do for his confidence, maybe a good playoff run, if he earns back the love of the fans and the media, if he does go on this epic playoff run, which is the hypothetical you're putting into perspective, if he does do that, he gets the Yankee fans back on him and they're all supporting him. You go into opening day, he's feeling juiced up. You got all that great energy, Joe. I think that is a very good scenario. And I don't think it's even the craziest thing to say that Volpe could have a big postseason. We saw it last year. So I 100% agree with you. And I think that is a very good point that you just brought up. Yeah,
but listen, in all fairness, Richard and Bryce and all of that, he's all over the place. You put this guy in a position, you think it's that easy when he's batting fifth and he's batting sixth, and you're asking way too much of him. Now he's going back to where he belongs. So can't you give him at least the 30 games? Because I think there's a lot in that tank. I really do. Give him a chance. Just give him a chance. Let's do the 30 games when he's batting 8th and 9th. And then if he does nothing and he stays at 202, then I agree with everybody. But I don't think, I know you're saying 2.5 years. But we didn't lose the World Series because of Anthony Volpe. We didn't lose it wasn't his fault that we had a dead first baseman and a dead left fielder. He helped. And Aaron Judge not exactly hitting the cover. Why don't I hear about that? It's always Volpe. Give the man a little break. You know you can't get rid of him now. So could we just let him play out the 30 games? Let Yankees get lucky, they get in the playoffs. Let's see how it goes. I'll be the first one to say, chat, and guys, you're right. But I'm sorry. I know deep in my heart there's a lot more in that tank. Give it a shot. Please. If nothing else, you got to root for him. He's our shortstop, whether you like it or not. And the guy and everybody here on the panel, I think, is agreeing with me. I mean, listen, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But at this point, what are you going to do? You can't make a change. Yeah, you could put Jose. We know you're going to have Jose for the next 5 years. That's not a problem.
Jose who?
Caballero.
Okay.
He'll be around. Rosario, he's definitely probably won't be on this team next year.
Yeah,
he could be, but the odds are he's going to go somewhere where he's going to play. So, I mean, at this point, I don't care. I mean, I understand he left a lot of runners on. A lot of those runners came with the nonsense of him thinking, that they thinking he's Babe Ruth. Look, you're leaving him alone right now. And little by little, baby steps. A home run, a double, more RBIs. Guy's going to have 80 RBIs, and it's like you want to DFA him. For what? Give it a little bit of a time frame. God, we gave time to so much junk. And I don't want to mention any names because I don't want to, open up a can of worms. But we had junk on the team, and nobody, give him another chance. So give Volpe another chance. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it last year. How did it translate? You got to learn. You learn. You think it's easy to hit a 98 mile an hour fastball? You think it's easy? That's why only 720 players are in the major leagues.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll just bring up Richard said he hasn't got hits off good pitching. Pete Fairbanks, that was a huge homer he hit in that Tampa series. And Pete Fairbanks, he ain't no scrub. He is a premier relief arm out there. So that's just the first one that came to my head. And that was a needle mover right there, that homer. So I think definitely he's got potential to hit good pitching. I think it's all just the fog in his brain right now, man. I'm telling you. You get this Chicago series, you get him on a roll, you are going to see a different type of player, man. We need to support him, though. Do you guys remember when Trey Turner first came to Philadelphia and he was awful? Mm-hmm. He was so bad, and, he was really struggling. People were saying he wasn't worth the money. You know what the fans did? The whole stadium one day, they came to a consensus agreement. They all stood on their feet, gave him a standing ovation, and the rest is history. Trey Turner turned out to be the shortstop that they signed. He actually hit a home run that at bat, and he got right back to it. I want that support for a guy like Volpe. The problem is the second he started screwing up this season, because he started the season off on the right foot this year. Once he started screwing up a little bit, it's all over for him. Everyone's hitting the panic button. I feel like we jumped the gun a little too fast on him. So that's my take on it. Why can't we have that kind of support for this guy? I mean, the dude hustles. He's hard not to love. Just you watch him.
He loves being a Yankee.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't we love him back? I know his play isn't good, but outside of the at-bats and when he has a glove on, this is a guy that's impossible not to like.
And do you want him? And you want him in the interviews to say, I stink. I don't know what I'm going to do. Of course he's going to be enthusiastic. He's got to be up. And what do you want the guy to do? I mean, he's not going to be dumb enough to turn it. Yeah, I stink. I'm no good. Get rid of me. He's not going to do that.
Well, I would like to say that my new nickname for Anthony Volpe right now from yesterday and today is my little cutie patootie. So I'll get into that right now. Before I start, I just want to thank everyone in the chat for the morning stream and the past stream in the afternoon at 4:00. You guys rock. You guys had my back. I appreciate that. And before I get into my little monologue, Joe, I appreciate you. I love you. And you guys, Evan and George, swinging for the fences. You guys always rock. So I know I said that before, but I just wanted to mention that before I get into this. So continue what you guys are doing. Just wanted to introduce to you a guy. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is Trent Grisham. But he also has a pet mustache. You ever heard of it? It's on his face. So anyway, I don't know if he has a name for it. But anyway, it's called Trent Grisham's mustache. So he got 1 home run today with 4 RBIs. So again, I'm going to call him out on his swing. I always did when it came to the Yankees. Beautiful swing, beautiful fluid swing. And I will always be a fan of it until he goes to the Mets, as some fans have been saying. Who knows, but we'll see. Call me goofy, as before, but I consider Aaron Judge 3 walks today. I consider that a contribution to society.
100%.
To the South Bronx, okay. but to the Yankees, even better because it's always good because a walk is always good as a hit. So Volpe again, my little cutie patootie. He was 2 for 4. He went with 3 RBIs, and Austin Wells too contributed with 2. He was 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. So going to the rotation, Rodon, as I predicted, my guy Rodon, the Bulldog, my friend, he went all out. Just he did one job, and it was just to kill. And he went the distance, and then Cruz, Duvall, and which is a secret weapon now. If he continues this right now, he's going to be a killer until the playoffs begin.
Yeah.
And it's going to contribute, and so he's going to be the secret weapon. There's a lot of secret weapons that the Yankees had before. Again, I can name a few. I'll name it later on. But for now, he's going to be a killer to these other teams. So. Good win tonight. Very good win tonight. Richard, I saw your comment. I was close to that win. I predicted 8-1, but better, even better.
I agree. I totally agree. And like I said, you got to give it a chance. You got to go for it. You got to listen, this is reality. He's our shortstop. And and to keep defend. Listen, we know he didn't have the greatest of year. We know that. But my God, if he has, can you imagine if again looking at it half full, if he has a good September, he's close to 90 RBIs. Where else are you going to get this?
From a great defensive center fielder too.
Yeah, right, exactly. But I'm also talking about Volpe. He's got an outside chance. If he keeps this up, he's going on 70 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that out of the – well, maybe it is. So, okay, 82 RBIs is my thing for Volpe. Is that so bad?
We never said it was bad. No.
But to get rid of him, DFA him. Yeah, okay. You know how fast he'll be picked up in an instant. In an instant.
But what's wrong? I don't. We never said that. But what's wrong with saying Volpe? He needs to be sent down to the minors. But what's wrong with that? He's still in the organization. What's
right?
Is there any like political or any like?
No, but if they were going to do it, they had to do it last month. They can't do it now.
Yeah,
it makes no sense to do it now because you want to build up his. Their thinking is we got to build up his confidence. We don't want to send him down. They see something we don't see. But the Mets, on the other hand, just to give you a player, their catcher, he was lost. I mean, probably worse than Volpe. They sent him down. And kudos to them because when he came back, he became an animal. Unfortunately, he got hurt again. But Volpe, there's a lot there. There's a lot in the tank. Does he make smart decisions sometimes? No. But he's going to learn. He's got to learn. He doesn't say the right things sometimes. Oh, I would do it again. I don't think he means it. I think he's, with the lights on, he doesn't, sometimes you don't know what the hell you're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, geez, I'll take an 80 RBI shortstop any day of the week.
I mean, I think it also is, we've said this before, the moment always finds him. Always having at-bats with runners on base. Always, always, always. So that just is something to put in consideration when people say he leaves so much runners on base. He's always batting with runners on base.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That, I mean, what are you going to do? And he happened to be in a bad slump, and he was batting 5th, 6th, whatever. So let's go to Christopher. How you doing, Chris? No one there to play instead of him, Cabby, and not everyday player. Nice utility guy to play 3 days a week. He bats exposed playing every day. Okay, all right.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with it too. But, I mean, listen, we could speculate what's going to happen next year all we want, but we've got a job to do. The Yankees have a job to do right now. Get in the playoffs, and anything can happen. And you want to stay away from the third playoff spot.
Yeah.
They got to stay away from that because you don't want the whole season to go to like, what, 2 games, 1 game, whatever it is now. You want to at least be, if you don't win the division, you want to be that first wild card. And if they can have a little bit of luck, they will be that first wild card, if not win the division.
Absolutely. Like Christopher too, like I said in the last stream as well, with Volpe, yeah, what do you do? Do you bench him for a few days or a week? And then if he doesn't perform, do you send him down? Then who do you have? Then you have Cab, and it's like, yeah, he can't play every day.
Yeah.
So what do? They're not prepared for this. They're not. They drafted 6 shortstops, but they got rid of all their catchers. So they're just not prepared for
they're
this.
righty catchers too.
Yeah, absolutely. So like, what do? It's like, but you can't. You have to look into this. The heads of this, the organization. Like, what the hell are you doing? And that's all we can do because they're not going to listen to us. So, like, we're all up in arms.
Ken summarizes it very well. Volpe is a situational hitting magnet. Yeah. I'm telling you, as much as, we put him down and we wanted him to go to the minors and we want this and we want that, it's not going to happen. So either we live with it or don't root for the Yankees. I don't know what to tell you guys. Listen, you guys put up with Verdugo. And I mean, and I love Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
But we put up with 2 people that were dead weight.
Listen.
And got us into the World Series. I don't see any dead weight right now. I think McMahon is going to improve. You got to give him some time because, hey, listen, I was the first one to say, why did we get this guy?
Yeah.
But then you see him, you see him at third base. He's a Greg Nettles type. So, you live with a few strikeouts here and there. But you got to give it a chance. My God.
I'll say this with
the World Series with two less position players. Think about it. Now you got a team. Right now it's good. Your left fielder could be Bellinger. It could be Ben Rice could be at first base. He could be catching. You could put Jose in there. You could put Slater. What's his name? He had 2 hits in the minor leagues tonight. He's almost ready to come back. Austin Slater. This is a different team than we saw in April, May, and June, guys. I'm just saying, let's give it a little break with Volpe and let's move on. Let's worry about the bullpen. Let's worry about the starting pitching, which has been pretty good. I mean, and again, you're going to say, well, we played the White Sox. I don't care if we played the Bad News Bears. They're still learning. They're still working together. The Yankees changed over the lineup. What, 11 players on July 31st? Yeah. They're still growing together as a team. Give it to September. Give it to October. Let's see what happens. It can't be any worse. I think we hit rock bottom then. Now we're 15 games over. 5 more games, we're 20 over, and that's a decent year. And we'll turn around and say, oh my God, what happened? In June they were only 5 games over. Well, they're doing something. They're doing something right. Now I want to see if the Yankees do really well against the Houston Astros. Mm-hmm. Are we still going to be dead set about? Well, we got to get rid of You know what worries me with the Houston Astros? Aaron Judge, because he can't hit them. That's a guy you got to worry about. Don't worry about anybody else. I've seen other players hit Houston pitching, not Aaron Judge. That's the guy you got to get on. Let him get off his hiney and hit. We don't know what McMahon is going to do against them. Unless you've seen McMahon's every at bat as a Colorado Rocky. But that's what bothers. That's what's icking me. Giancarlo Stanton hits Houston, but our big number one Cabadan can't hit them, and that's a problem because he's going to be in the lineup, and he can't keep striking out. I mean, let's be a little fair here. I don't care if the guy has 55 home runs and an OPS of 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the heck it is. Show it. Show it against Houston. You're betting 89 against the team. In the playoffs, it's even worse. So let's be a little fair here. And Judge also struggles against the Red Sox. I'm a proponent. Don't even play Judge against Houston. How about that?
Got to play Big G.
Got to play Big G. If I had my choice and he can't play right field, Big G is in there. Judge is on the bench.
I was going to say just his upper body. Yeah, not his lower body. Yeah.
Even when Judge is healthy, he can't hit the Astros. I mean, really. I mean, it's tough to say. It's tough to say.
Yeah. I mean, you have to play Big G.
Yeah, Derek Jeter, he went on an 0 for 24, the worst in his career. It got so bad, not only they were kind of booing, but they were standing up in Yankee Stadium cheering for him to get a one hit. So, I mean, come on. Let's be fair. I'd rather play Derek Jeter against the Astros than Aaron Judge. What do you think about that?
Prime Jeter or Jeter right now?
No, I'm sorry. I'd rather play Anthony Volpe than right now because he hits Houston. Then if I had to sit somebody right now, it would be Judge. How do you like that?
The only concern is if you're going to sit Judge for the whole Houston series, I don't know if I want to play Stanton 3 games straight in the outfield. He has done it before, but I don't want to risk it. He's just been so good offensively. So maybe you have Stanton DH and maybe you put a guy out there. Well, honestly, you're going to love this. That opens a door up for Jason Dominguez, someone who has hit Houston. And I know Judge is eager to get in playing time. I'm on the same boat there. So maybe that is a path you could take. I agree with it, Joe.
Yeah, we know right now he can't play right field, Judge. It could be a blessing for us in that Houston series. I'm sorry. I keep going to Houston because he does nothing against them. I'm sorry. He does nothing. I mean, how can we say it? No, that's not what I'm saying, and you know it. That's not what I'm saying.
He's joking.
Look at the stats. Go look at the stats every year, what he does against Houston. Everybody's on Volpe. You watch, you mark my words. Every time he's up there against Houston, he's going to strike out. Or he's going to pop up. Or he's going to maybe walk once in a while. I'm tired of seeing that. Everybody, you can't touch this. It's like, I understand he's your captain. I understand he's probably the best ball player in the game. I understand all that. But he can't hit a team that we need to beat. You want him to go again 0 for 21 and be embarrassed on American television? All over the world? And you got Stanton sitting down there that has a great percentage with doesn't matter, Cleveland, Houston. He hits them all. The Dodgers. It doesn't matter. Everybody, they can't get Judge a World Series. Well, why can't he put the team on his back a little bit? He doesn't have to bat 211, if that high. Come on, man. Anybody's going to tell you that. Anybody that knows that covers the Yankees every day, they'll tell you the same thing. I'm just laying it out there because it's the truth. Of course, I want Judge to hit to go crazy. I'd be jumping for joy, but he had so many years to do it, and he's not doing it. Well, Ken, that's what we're trying to say. If Stanton can't play the outfield, then he needs to DH. But we need his bat in the lineup against Houston more than a Judge.
I was gonna say not a fan of banning. You have a point over there, and I'm seeing the comments, man. If you want to pull that up, yeah, he's making a good point with that. I just want to bring that up too. Like he had a couple of other comments too. I was reading.
Dudley went a 9 for 91. Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Where else? Ichiro was 8 for 65.
Good points.
And did those teams win? Did the Mariners win? If Ichiro would have gotten maybe 25 more hits, would the Mariners would have won a series? Maybe. Hi, Jacob. How you doing?
Jacob.
The stream. Good players go through bad slumps. Bryce, I understand that. But he's had a bad slump against Houston his whole career. He can't hit him. That's all I'm saying. I mean, look at the record. We brought it up the last time. They were pathetic. I'm not lying. And we know that. If Stanton can't play the outfield, then Judge has to sit in that series and that series alone. And that's all I'm asking. You can play him against the Red Sox. You can play him against anybody. The Astros have his number. You know, yeah. I mean, you tell me where the numbers are different. Let him get up there. I don't say he's got to go 4 for 4 every game, but darn it, get a couple of hits every now and then. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Breaking news. I think Aaron Judge he quit the Yankees, so he's going to retire right now.
Well, I mean, in other news, since August 6th, the Yankees actually hold the best record in all of baseball since that span. They are 15-6, so they have been playing better baseball. I mean, we had that horrific stretch, but it does look like sunny days are going to continue ahead. And I mean, we got a good team here, Joe. As bad as that one stretch was, we're getting back to it. I mean, guys are hitting, guys are pitching, and that's all you can ask for right here.
You know, George, I hate when you take my spotlight when I'm trying to tell a joke, you know.
What was the joke?
Okay. You're good.
Listen.
No, you're good. You're good.
We all I'm saying is if you have a hot hitter,
we'll judge you.
You got to play him. That's it. I'm not picking on Judge. I'm not picking on Volpe. I'm not picking on anybody. But it's pure facts. It's just facts. Okay, have your way and play Judge. Okay? Yeah. Judge has a 200 career batting average against the Astros. Do you want him in second and third and 1 out or 2 outs in the 8th or 9th inning? Do you want that guy up against the Astros? Now, let's see how many at-bats he's had against the Astros. It's not a small sample, I can tell you that. And put that against Giancarlo Stanton. And then tell me what you get. And you tell me you play manager. Of course, analytics is going to say play Judge. and they're going to play Judge because they're not going to sit a $350 million man. But then again, Giancarlo Stanton is over a $300 million man. So Richard says, Joe, what are you saying? Makes absolutely no sense. Okay, you're saying that Judge is a mental conditioning. He does. He doesn't hit their pitching. What are people missing here? He doesn't hit their pitching.
Yeah.
Charles just showed you. He bats 200. 200. Worse than Volpe. And you guys want to crucify the guy. Listen, you want to defend Judge? Be my guest. But when he goes 0 for 4, I don't want to hear anybody complaining that the Yankees lost the game. You're going to have to, you got to sit it up and say, Houston's the better team. And if he goes 4 for 4, good, come at me. Say, Joe, you were wrong. But right now, I have the upper hand. I don't want to have the upper hand. I want everybody to say, Joe, you were wrong. But he didn't do it in 16. He didn't do it in 17. He didn't do it in 18. He didn't do it in 19. He didn't do it in 20. He didn't do it in 21. He didn't do it in 22. He didn't do it in 23. He didn't do it in 24. Do you need to go on more?
So what's the goal here? Like what are we trying to get at?
I was just comparing. Everybody's on Volpe and he's doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
The one thing that scares me is Aaron Judge. He doesn't perform with the big lights on.
Okay.
He performs with 162 games. The best player, the best, better than Ohtani, better than anybody. But then comes the bright lights of October, and everybody feels sorry that Aaron Judge can't get a ring. Well, if he hits the ball, he might get a ring. What did he do? Check out the game. Check out the game when LeMahieu hit that tying home run, that big home run.
In
You know
Houston?
the next 2 at-bats the Judge was? 2 strikeouts.
Taking me back right there.
What?
Taking me back to bad memories the end of that Houston series. I remember jumping up and down with that LeMahieu home run just to have my heart broken by Aroldis Chapman.
Okay, Richard, you're up against better pitching. So, what's Giancarlo's?
Yeah, Richard says stuff like we don't.
What's Giancarlo's excuse? So you're telling me Giancarlo's a better player in the playoffs than Aaron Judge? There's no harm in that. So you're telling me that Judge can't hit good pitching?
Richard says the obvious like every time. Like a few times he was like, we can't hit, like it's harder to hit good pitching than bad pitching. No kidding, Richard.
I mean, Richard, we love you. Believe me, we love you. But what you're saying, you're telling me I don't make sense. No, what you're saying is out because we don't need automatic outs when we play Houston. We want to beat this team so bad. So bad.
So with Judge's track record, let's just say he doesn't perform well in the playoffs. Are you not going to play him? Or are you just going to sit him down? Like I don't know. Like what? Like I mean, even let's just say he had an MVP caliber season. Hypothetical. I'm just discounting this season. He had a great, like better than like anybody in the world. Let's just say. But he's performed worse in like the playoffs and the World Series. Are you gonna bench him because of that, or I don't know?
I don't know so much to bench him,
No.
but if you're not going to play Giancarlo Stanton and you want to try to win, you're making a big mistake.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. You want him in there, fine, go ahead. But I don't want to hear the Yankees lose 3-2. And he struck out 4 times. I don't want to hear it. I am not going to answer the question. I'm going to bypass the question.
So let's bring up Harrison Bader. who got traded for Jordan Montgomery, and he had a leg cast on. And who knew that he would perform great in the playoffs? Who knew?
Right.
Like, what are you going to do with that? Would you still play him even though he had a leg cast on or he was getting off of that? I mean, how do you? I mean, what do you do? That's my confusion, I guess.
Hold on one sec. I just got to address Richard's comment saying that I praise the Yankees and make him sound like murderers row. First of all, the past 2 post games we have done, me and Joe always share a laugh saying, is this just the White Sox or is this just the Yankees hitting good? Second of all, when we jump on this post game, it is our job to you guys to break down the performance. When a team scores 10 runs and we are doing a breakdown of how the team played and they scored 10 runs, what do you want us to say? The team played horrible? We're going to tell you that they scored 10 runs. We're going to give you the big hits. We're going to break down all of those 10 runs. And in baseball, 10 runs is a lot for a game. So, yeah, they played like we're not saying they are murderers row, but when you score 10 runs, we're going to, of course, say that, like, we're going to hype them up a little bit because they scored 10 runs. Like, I don't know what else you want. You want me to talk bad about the team after they just put up 10 runs? Like, come on. Like, it's just getting to a point. Like, now, of course, I'm going to hype up the team. They scored 10 runs. Grisham had a grand slam. You want me to just sit there and be meh about guys scoring 10 runs and Grisham hitting grand slams? Like, no, we're fans for a reason.
All right, so Ken brings up this point. The thing that is funny about Yankee fans, A-Rod was ridiculously low numbers in the postseason. He played well in 2009, where he had great series. Now he's a postseason god. Ken, if he was a postseason god, don't you think he'd be in Monument Park? It was 1 year. We're blessing. We want to bless Aaron Judge to have that same type of year. A-Rod is not going into a Hall of Fame any which way you turn. He had a good year. He had a great. That's what we want from Judge. You think we want to see him strike out every time? No, of course not. But I'm not putting A-Rod on a pedestal. He did a lot of damage to the team. We lost him for 2 years, and we had to replace him because of the stupidity that he did. Where would we be without Grissom? This guy is having a great year. He turned out to be a better player in the trade that they made with the Padres. Yeah, he's having a great year. Kudos to him. It's a dream season for him. Just like Aaron Judge's 62 home runs. It was a great season. And here we go again. What did he do in the playoffs?
Evan is my brother's name. What are you talking about? Oh, this guy right here. Okay. Yeah.
Wrong way. This you gotta
Evan,
go.
Am I the opposite way? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you're the opposite
Come
way.
on, Aaron. Evan, how about talking here? Let's go. You're part of the team. Go.
I agree.
Agree on what?
Well, we're not benching Judge, even if against the Astros. That's it.
You're all missing the point. I am not saying bench the guy. I am just.
He's saying the numbers aren't good against the team. So if we want to set up our A lineup against the Astros, it might be apropos to put our good hitters who have played well against the Astros.
Yeah, it's kind of the difference between, what the Yankees think and what we think. I mentioned that before. They wouldn't do that. I mean, with us, we can think that they will do that, and we can have our opinions. But at the end of the day, no, he'll be in there.
Also, give me a shout out. I said the word apropos. That's a good word right there. I just want some recognition. Really dug deep into my vocabulary for that one.
What word?
Apropos.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Yankees will not put A-Rod in there, Ken, because of the steroids, whatever the heck he took, and regardless, if he was straight or whatever, maybe it'd be different. but he's caused nothing but trouble, nothing but heartache, and he had that one good World Series. Aaron Judge, if he has one good series, he'll be God. He's God as it is. He'll be God, Jesus Christ, and everything else, and St. Anthony and everything to New York Yankee fans.
The chat, they do have a lot of good points though. When they were typing too, like I was bringing up as well, it's like, all right, if Judge is having a high caliber season and then he, in his career he does crap in the playoffs, are you going to sit him? And again, I go back to Harrison Bader, who had a leg cast. He did well. He was surprising. Raul Ibanez too. Like you can go down the line with all these surprising characters on the Yankees. Like, but how do you? Like, that's a thing. Like, how do you gauge that? And I'm asking. I'm not. I just want to ask for my own knowledge too. Like, how do you gauge to sit a captain down like that's had a tremendous season, but he performed like crap in the playoffs in his career?
It's very tedious.
It's a dilemma.
It's very hard.
It's something that I would like to learn. Yeah, I mean, how do you do that? How do you go about that?
Listen, whether you do it or you don't, this is only an opinion. They're not. And Dennis says no. It's not a question of moving Judge 7th or 8th. No. You're going to play him. He's going to be your second or third hitter. There's no question about that. But you have to be prepared because of past performances that he doesn't do anything. We can't explain it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not one. I'm not. Fine. Don't bench him. It's only our opinion. It's my opinion that they would be better off, but they're not going to do it. We know they're not, but we are entitled to our opinion. Are the Yankees a better team with or without Judge against? It's one team, the Houston Astros.
Yeah. Not Bryce. Richard wants me to answer a question on the stream. So if you wouldn't mind. So Richard says, George, can I ask you a question and please answer it on the stream? Have you ever seen a team score 5 runs and get 1 hit? It was Chicago's pitching or the Yankees' great hitting? Trying to dissect what you're asking here. Never seen her 5 right. I mean, what you're referring to, the 5 runs and 1 hit, I mean, the guy got a grand slam. So if we're breaking that down, I mean, the Yankees came through in the clutch. And, like, you're saying that it doesn't matter because it's Chicago, but, I mean, what else do you expect when you're playing the Chicago White Sox? Do you expect top-of-the-line relievers to come out there? No. You expect to score runs. Like, this is what we expected to happen. You're, like, acting like it's a surprise. Like, we shouldn't be having this reaction. I mean, having, as you've been saying, crappy pitching, that should equal runs. Like, there should be no shock with that. I mean, the Yankees played good baseball today, like 100%. I don't see why he's getting all worked up. We scored 10 runs. We played good. Grisham had a big hit. Volpe came through. Rodon pitched a good game. He's just got to work on the free passes a little bit here and there and how to just knock the runners on base. He had a little bit of a rough 6th inning, but I give him kudos to finishing that inning out, telling Aaron Boone, I'm good to go. But, man, I mean, Richard, man, you're just acting like the Yankees had a horrible game tonight just because it's the White Sox. Like, like Joe said, I don't care if it's the Bad News Bears. A good game is a good game, and this is promising. I mean, this Chef Nick, Joe, myself, Ken, we've been saying 7-0. This is the path to 7-0. This is what we expected to happen.
And now Ken brings up, again, nobody's understanding what I'm trying to say. We know that Judge, not likely that they'd be in the playoffs. I'm talking about one team. One team, people. He can't hit the Astros. Am I not entitled to that opinion? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's brought us to the dance. I'm talking about one team. Am I not entitled to say what I want to, what I feel?
You are, and you've made good points, man. I mean, it's just.
I'm not saying I'm not saying sit the guy completely. What I am
Yeah.
saying is fact. You want a fact? He can't hit the Astros. That's a fact.
I mean, I
And if
think
we
Boone.
play the Astros, we got a problem.
I think Boone would have an orgasm before he sits Judge.
Damn
I
it.
don't. That's not. I understand that, but
Jeez.
what does it take? I'm telling you, we know he's going to play, but my opinion is he can't hit the Astros. What can they do? Nothing. We're just talking as friends, as family, as a chat. That's all we're doing. We're not disagreeing about it.
So, 2004, did anyone predict Ruben Sierra to do what he did in the playoffs to contribute? Chat, anybody? Whether it's against the Twins or, did anyone ever, like, again, talking about like Harrison Bader, all these unsung heroes.
Nick, you're right. Did anybody predict that Brian Doyle was going to be the MVP of the World Series and bat .417?
Goes down and on, man. Yep.
Bucky Dent hit .403? Nobody can predict that. Nobody. I mean, you could have a great series. But I have one simple point. I don't trust Judge against the Astros. Is that so terrible?
No.
That's it. With the Red Sox, he's got 32 home runs. He bats .240. I can live with that. Now look. Now you want to dissect Judge? All the teams that possibly they're gonna play in the playoff. Let's see let's see. One day, maybe tomorrow, we'll come up with all his stats, and then you tell me. Forget about the regular season. We know he's the best regular season player on the planet. And anybody, any sportscaster, anybody that knows anything about the game knows I'm right. That's all. I mean, it's that simple. You don't want to rest him? God bless you. Play him. But then don't come back and say, oh, my God, they were dead today. Yeah, because our captain went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And I am going to say that. And you have every right to say, oh, Joe, he went 4 for 4. Now what do you got to say? Tip my hat off to him and say, it's about time.
So let's just say Volpe. He shines bright in the playoffs. And let's just say the Yankees make it to the World Series. He shines bright there. Like, what's your take on that?
You keep him.
Okay.
You got to keep him. He's 24 years old. You don't know what the future's going to hold.
Better than Judge. Shines better than Judge, let's just say. Just putting it out there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Judge is going to be 34.
Okay.
The other guy's going to be 24. It's a big difference. A decade. Listen, nobody wants Judge to do better than me.
Mm-hmm.
But every year it's the same story. And then last year it was against Cleveland and Kansas City. You're going to tell me they had fantastic pitching? They had okay pitching, maybe one or two good pitches.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, my God, you're making it. Everybody's making it sound like, oh, put Judge in the chambers and let him go in right field. That's not what I'm saying.
No. I know what you're saying. I'm just trying to get like a grasp on this visual right here. So. Yeah.
Jose wanted me to bring up Stanton's numbers against the Astros. So you want me to read those out for the chat? So against the Astros, and I mean, these are a lot of numbers against the Astros because these go back to his Florida days. So possibly I could maybe see if I could find a way to just get him just solely on the Yankees against the Astros. But he's played 59 games he's played against Houston, 245, 51 hits, 16 home runs, 44 RBIs, 30 runs scored. So obviously a very serviceable guy, lots of power. when he plays Houston. And again, lots of these games were actually against with when he was with Miami. I mean, these go back to like 2010. Young Stanton. So let me see if I can find something solely with his time with the Yankees, because I think that would be.
Can you go the years right there? Isn't it down the line? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, go ahead. I understand what you do. Okay.
So let me see if I can find something, but I'll look for it.
And we know that Judge is batting 200 against
200, courtesy of Charles.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't see why people can't get this. And I mean, I know you're defending Judge. I am defending him too. But he doesn't hit. He doesn't hit
Against the Astros.
Against the Astros. That's my only beef. Maybe this year listen, we're going to play the Astros in 3 days. Maybe the grace of God, maybe he'll hit 3, 4. I don't even care about the home runs. Just get on base. I'm tired of the swing and the miss. The swing and the miss. That's all he does against them.
Well, that's something I agree with. That it's either home run or bust. Nothing in between. So that I definitely agree with. But
any luck, George?
No, I can't. I'm trying to find it for you, but I mean, if you want me to go year by year,
go just from like 2020. Make it easier.
2020. Okay, so he actually didn't play the Astros in 2020, but we could start at 2021.
Okay.
2021. 24 at bats, batted .417, 3 homers, 8 RBIs, small sample size. 24 at bats again in 22, 208. Only had 5 hits against small sample size though. 250 again, 24 at bats. Wow, 3 seasons in a row, 24 at bats against the Stros. 6 hits, 3 of them home runs. So 3 out of his 6 hits were homers. Followed that up in 2024, 5 hits only, but again 3 home runs, and then small sample size this year due to the injury hasn't played them that much, but 4 at bats, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. So you're looking at a pretty solid guy.
Okay, and what about the strikeouts? You didn't say strikeouts.
Okay, yeah, my mistake. So, 2021, 6 strikeouts. 2022, 10 strikeouts. 2023, 6. 2024, 13 strikeouts. And 2025, 2.
Okay, all right.
So I think with the chat, I think maybe they why don't you post what you think would be a great, let's just say we're hypothetically in the playoffs with the Astros. Let's just say the division series. Your 3-man rotation, let's just say 3. Let's just start with 3-man. So 3-man rotation and your lineup. You put Judge in. Let us know, like, what would be your ideal lineup and 3-man rotation.
Well, more than likely, everybody's going to put Judge in there, and I can't blame them for that.
No, I know. I just want to get their take, because it's like a lot like I have my opinions with Volpe. Other people have their opinions of Volpe too. You guys have yours, so, and with Judge too. So it's it may be yes. Everyone's going to have their opinions about Judge. Playing him every day in the playoffs. But we'll see. I mean, if they post it, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, Volpe's always going to be a controversial player this whole season, this whole playoff picture, and this whole offseason. We're going to be talking Volpe, just because how like people, there's just 2 sides when it comes to Volpe. You love him, you hate him. There's no middle ground. So that's just why we have it. And now we're bringing up the 3 starters, Fried, Rodon, Yarbo. I don't want Yarbo starting game 3. You heard, I mean, we had a really good debate with Ken. Let me just say that was a really good conversation. But man, I don't want Yarbrough game 3, and there are a few reasons why. Number one, and this is honestly my biggest reason, get another lefty in the pen. Tim Hill's arm is hanging on by a thread. Okay? If we need someone to go in there and get lefties out, and Tim Hill pitched the day before and we want to preserve that arm, bring in Yarbrough. Also, game 3, if you go heel or you go Schlittler and they get into early trouble, if they only give you 4 1/3, Brian Yarbrough can back them up beautifully with long relief. So that's another reason. Also, Yarbrough, I mean, I just think Cam has been really explosive. I think Heel is looking better. I think the big thing with Heel, let's see how he pitches in his next start. He's obviously struggled with the free pass if he could grind that down. But I think it's between Luis Heel and Cam Schlittler, even though I think Yarbrough will be a big piece of this bullpen. But in the rotation, not in love with that idea, especially because a game 3 could be your do or die, like win or go home. And I don't have a ton of confidence with Ryan Yarbrough doing that. So that's just my take on it. And remember, too, Luis Seal actually was in a do or die game last series. He started game 4 of the World Series. I was at that game, and he pitched really well as a rookie. So he kind of has that Ken saying Brett Hedrick. He's back with trolling. But I mean, Heel's been in that do or die situation in the World Series too. So I trust him. I think the other guys can. But again, I just want another lefty in that bullpen. Let's please give Tim Hill someone else. Let's also give Tim Hill a big hug for all he's done for us this season. Like, really, got to give kudos to the guy, even though he struggled a little bit today. But I think that's just
definitely
overuse.
Hey, George, that's a very good take. What if they do an opener with
No, not in the playoffs. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like down the stretch of the season, if you want to give guys some rest, if you want to get freed a little bit of rest,
Perfect.
let's run an opener 100%. I think that's the guy who could do it with too. But let's not do it in the postseason, especially if we're doing a game 3. Like, could you imagine the Yankee faithful if we do go an opener game 3 and we lose? Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I do like the idea for down the stretch though this season. Like, let's 100% do it. I'm actually all for it. But in the playoffs, not too comfortable.
I also mentioned last stream, I think you were on too, like I really hope they don't put Warren and Cam in the bullpen. What do you think about that?
What?
I'm sorry, Cam Schlittler and Will Warren. They don't put him in the bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, I think mentally there's a thing too to it. If you're going from starting, and this is mostly to Warren too. I mean, the dude started this whole season. You know, it's all your pregame warm-ups and all that. You're going before game time, warming up on the field, to going, waiting in the pen, sitting in the pen. Your warm-up strategy is different. I wish we had Ken on because Ken's a pitcher, so he could touch on that a little bit. But mentally, it's a huge difference from the way you go about it. And I also don't think if they're not in the rotation for a 3-game set, I don't think we need them with this bullpen because I do believe, like Boone's also said, Yarbrough will be in the bullpen.
Yeah.
So 100%, I don't think we need them because keep in mind, we have Cruz still going. We have Weaver, who's looked great. We have Bednar in the back end of that bullpen. So we'll be looking good. And I think you rest them because it turns into, what, a 5-game set with the move on. That's where you start thinking about those guys. Yeah, and I agree with Ken. Heel has not looked right since coming back.
Yeah, he's off.
There still is there's still a little bit more time, you know, and I'm honestly hoping he could take advantage of playing the White Sox. No shade to them, really, but experiment a little bit. See what's working with you. Test a few things out, but I do think Cam is in the running for the 3rd spot. I know Ken's not the biggest fan of that, but Cam, in my opinion, is definitely in the running for that 3rd spot.
George, one more question, man. You're absolutely great, man. Just one more question. Who do you think will be left out of the bullpen, like come the playoffs?
So the guys on first of all, we have to think about who's on the chopping block in terms of
your man Yeri. So I don't know. He's
Yeri. I don't think I love Yeri though. I've really appreciated what he's done for us. I'm not a huge fan of honestly sending him back down, but the thing is, I don't think Blackburn had any options, and Yeri did.
I
So
just want to interrupt you right there. Every time you have to say the pitcher Blackburn, you have to say Pirates of the Caribbean, Paul Blackburn, because that it's a running joke. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but yeah, no, I
Yeah.
get it.
No.
But yeah, I think there's no Yuri. I think we'll see what happens. I agree with you that we've been saying that Jake Bird. Also, good morning, everyone. Happy August 30th. We just oh wow, we crossed that a
that's
while
right.
ago.
A little
Didn't
bit later
notice.
on, Evan is going to be calling a ball game at 3
Good
o'clock.
luck, Evan.
That's
But
why I'm not talking. Saving my voice.
but we've said that possibly Jake Bird could come back up. Maybe he's
Yeah.
a guy who swings in, or he might be the guy that doesn't make it. So yeah, that's what I got on that.
Okay. Well, guys, listen. We're having a great stream. You guys have been really, really good. Again, it's all debate. It's not who said this and who said that. It's a fantastic. Everybody's got their points. Everybody's got everything. And again, totally appreciate it. All I know is the Yankees are making a big run now, and we want it to continue. But just remember one thing: when you win 7, 8 in a row, and they lose one to, let's say, I don't want to lose to the Astros, but if they do, don't get so down on it, because you can't win so many games in a row. I mean, it comes in 1 in a million. But the key is, if you lose that one game, come back and win the next game. Don't make it to be like, yeah, you won 7, 8 in a row, and then you're going to lose 4 in a row. So what's the purpose? You got to show fight. And if the Yankees do that, then we're on our way. And another thing, for the next time we have a panel, we won't touch it tonight because it's going to be a big discussion. Think about this, guys. Going into the playoffs, and hopefully we do, do the Yankees have a better team in 24, or do the Yankees have a better team in 25? We will touch on that tomorrow. Otherwise, we're going to be here another 3 hours, and we got to stream at 8:30 in the morning. So, but we will. Keep it in mind. Are the Yankees going to a better team in 25? If they steamroll to go in, are they better team in 24? And we're going to give reasoning. So think about it. Don't start it now, and we'll pick this up for the post game tomorrow night, hopefully, or tonight. Hopefully, it's another happy recap. And we'll go from there. So, final thoughts. Let's start with our play-by-play man for tomorrow. Today, I keep saying tomorrow, but today, Evan, go ahead.
Yeah, great win tonight. Good conversations again. I think we just all have to, just really think about kind of what, like I said before, the difference between what the Yankees are thinking, what we're thinking. We can all have our opinions. That's great, but at the end of the day, the Yankees are going to do what they're going to do. So, it's all good fun, and let's just have a great rest of the series here. In the first wild card spot right now, Mariners 3 back of us. We're only 3 back of Toronto, half a game above Boston, so that's good. Tomorrow, looking forward to a great game between the Brewers and the Blue Jays. 2 best teams in baseball. Should be a great one. Let's just keep on winning. And thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Evan. George, go ahead.
Another good stream for NY Yankee Mania, man. Good conversations flowing between the chat and the 4 of us. A great game to do a post-game for, man. Night Charles, thanks for always doing your job. Moderator, really good moderator we got in Charles, too.
Hey, Charles.
Just shout out to him.
We really care for you. We love you. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, we've been playing good baseball, and I think, Chef Nick, you're going to get your wish of a 7-0 streak. I'll knock on some wood right here. My desk is made out of wood, so I always got that to bang on. But
that's
my
wood.
head.
Ding, 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 ding.
But yeah, man, I mean, it's just been a solid run of late. So I'm excited to see what they can keep doing. You know, we got Heel and Schlittler tomorrow, 2 guys in the discussion to get that 3rd spot. So I'm sure this chat's going to love to talk about those 2 starts. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Heel could really get a feel for his off speed, like Ken said. Let's see if Cam can absolutely dominate the White Sox. This is what I'm looking for with Cam. He's pitched well, But if you put him against a bad team like the White Sox, I want to see this dude massacre them. I want to see him bully them into the ground and dominate them. And if he does, I'm really considering him to be the third starter. If there is a wild card series, we're only 3.5 back. There might not even be a wild card series, guys. We might just win the division. Even though I think we would scratch that, I don't think we would still have a wild card series just because we wouldn't have the bye. But man, we're playing good baseball. We're making ground. Like I said, since August 6th, we have the best record in all of baseball, which is something to be happy about. And man, let's just keep going. Let's go Yankees.
Awesome. And Mr. Chefman, you're coming up now.
God damn, you guys are aggressive tonight, huh? All right. Yeah, no, I appreciate everyone in the chat. It's been fun, really. Like me asking Joe questions left and right, Evan and George too. It's I learned a lot right now, so amazing. Like again, like I don't know everything in the world about a certain topic, so this is like back and forth. So you guys, man, when I said you guys rock and you guys have a bright future ahead of you, but like believe it, man. It's like I learned a lot from you guys tonight more than ever.
I'm not in the business.
Yeah, no, it's just in general too. It's just like you guys. It's very fluid. It's very natural. Like I was telling you, Joe, too. It's like the conversations is very natural. It's not. I'm not going to be like, oh no, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, I'm going to listen because I want to learn. And
I'm the bad guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, Joe, you're the bad guy always. No, but like even in the chat too, I'm looking, and I'm seeing like it's just you guys. Again, you're very knowledgeable about what you're saying and stuff like that, and you always have your opinion. I don't want to repeat myself, sound like a broken record, but yeah, it's awesome because it's like we get to address it. And we get to talk about it, and I love to talk about it always. So, yeah, like George said, like I my prediction 7-0, and I'm not going to mention Ken because he's not here. He's on the back burner. He's not here, so it doesn't count. So yes, so as long as he's not here, my prediction is going to be my prediction, not Ken's and my prediction. So there you go. So anyway, yeah, so. We got to shoot the White Sox, and we'll kick their ass. Even if there's young kids watching, we'll kick their ass, and so and then we'll go forward from there. But again, I appreciate everybody. Salute everybody. Have a great night. God bless, and keep cooking. Good looking. There you go.
I like that. Yeah, guys. So tomorrow, big day. We have the coffee bagels and pancakes and omelets, you name it, at 8:30. We'll dissect a little bit more. And then at 3 o'clock, we go straight to the play-by-play with Evan.
And feel free if you guys want to come on for that too.
What?
Yeah, sure.
Feel free if you guys want to come on, either Nick, George, or anyone else.
Yeah, okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
What time?
You guys are part of the channel too.
3 o'clock. The game time is like 3:07, 3:08. So from there, then we're going to go to Ken the Ugly Truths channel, listen to the Yankees' next big win, and then from there we come back for our post-game show tonight, and then Sunday morning at 8:30 on Coffee Bagels, we are going to have Kyle Farnsworth. And what do you call? Nick is making me laugh in the background. We're going to have Kyle Farnsworth, former Yankee relief pitcher, and that should be interesting. He's built like a rock now. He's unbelievably big. He's ready for he's really ready for either UFC or WWE. So that will happen. And then again, everyone, don't forget, no show on Monday morning, but 6 p.m. We will have a special guest star, former New York Giant and Super Bowl champion Michael Boley. He will be here on Tuesday on the show. I believe it's 4 o'clock. I got to check, because going ahead of myself. Doug Mankiewicz, the ex-New York Yankee first baseman and a world champion with the Red Sox. So There's a lot going on, and Sean Chacon, who had gotten a little ill for the last one, he's probably going to come on either Wednesday or Thursday with us. And the hits just keep on coming. A lot more to do. And the only thing that we want you to do, and the only thing I want you to do, is subscribe, press the like button, and we're all set. So good night, everyone, for now. God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless America. God bless our New York Yankees. Let's go. Let's go. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Let's win. Go Yankees. Good night. See you at 8:30, everyone. Take care.
Rock on, baby.
Peace.
That's